Hi, my name is Alyssa Jeffrey, and this is my informative final speech. How many of you have ever wanted to own your own business? For me, that is a dream that I've always had, to be able to own and operate my own business while being able to be my own boss. So today, what we're going to talk about is my small business that is Aesthetics by Alyssa. We're going to talk about how I operate my day-to-day duties with my business and how I eventually plan to expand my business in the future. So first, we're going to talk about what is my business. So my business is Aesthetics by Alyssa. I actually recently started my business on November 7th of this year, so it is very, very new. I have my own suite that I am renting currently, where I provide beauty services. So I'm providing services like waxing services, facials, brow tinting, and brow lamination to all of my clients. My mission with my business is to be able to make my clients feel beautiful and confident in their own skin. Making them confident is a really big goal of mine, so it's definitely something I want to be able to achieve with my business. So I have already started my own Instagram page, Aesthetics by Alyssa, where I plan to further grow my clientele. I also plan to use social media like Instagram, TikTok as my form of marketing for my own business. And I also have several clients from my other job where I work at a waxing center, where I know they would come to me to get other services done, like my facial and brow tinting services at my small business. Next, let's talk about how my business will operate. So on a day-to-day, I have to get the necessary supplies and items that I'm going to be needing in order to run my business. So I have already put a lot of money down into the equipment that I need. I've had to buy a wax pot, a massage table, a steamer and a hot towel cabinet in order to do my facials. I've had to buy all of my skincare supplies and my brow tinting supplies in order to perform the services. And I've even had to buy furniture and decorations. That way it creates a nice area for my clients to be able to relax in. So that was the bulk of all of the supplies that I need. Day-to-day supplies will also include like paper towels, cotton rounds, bunch of stuff that I'm gonna be going through very frequently. So I started using a booking website as well. I use a booking website called Gloss Genius, where I am able to display all of the services that I provide. That way it's easy for my clients to be able to click on my link and they can see the days and times that I'm available. That way we don't have to have so much back and forth communication. That can get a little bit confusing. So they can just go onto my booking website, be able to book with me, choose the service that they want, and it makes it really easy for them to be able to book and for me able to approve their service. On an average day, I will go to my suite and set up for the service that I know I'm going to be performing. So I will make sure that my steamer is ready to go, that my towels are rolled up and put into my hot towel cabinet to get steamed, if I'm doing a facial service. And if I'm doing a waxing service, then I need to make sure my wax pot is on and my wax is at the right temperature before my client shows up. That way we're not just sitting around waiting and it's awkward. Gotta make sure that I'm getting everything set up at least like 30 minutes before a service is going to happen. And then at the end of the day, I have to make sure I clean and disinfect everything in my room. That's going to make it a lot easier for the next day. That way my room is already set and prepped for my next person, and I don't have to come in even earlier to clean all of the bowls and the bed and disinfect everything. That way it's all prepped and ready for the next day. And for our next topic, it's how do I plan to grow my business? So I plan to stay at the suite that I am renting for the next couple years or so. I really want to make sure that I am okay financially, and that way I'm able to have my set clients feel really confident with my finances and being profitable. In the future, I do plan to eventually expand my business after a few years, about maybe 5 years or so, I would love to be able to expand to a larger building, somewhere that has a waiting room where my clients can wait in the waiting room, be able to relax, get something to drink or have snacks. And then I also plan to have multiple rooms within that salon. That way I can eventually hire employees, and these employees will be able to perform a lot more different services. So I want to hire different licensed professionals, cosmetologists, estheticians, nail technicians, who can perform other services than the ones that I provide solely on me. So I want to be able to expand and provide nail services, lash extensions, massages, things that also relate to the services I'm performing, but that I am not licensed to perform. So I will still be performing my own services, but I will want to hire a team to where we can perform a whole lot of different services. I also plan to eventually rename my brand. I want to still be Aesthetics by Alyssa for my clients, but I want to rename my brand so that way it is a studio/salon where we work together as a team and we're building up that brand together. I also plan to train my employees, so I will train them in the waxing services, brow tinting, lamination, and facial services that I provide. That way I can ensure that we're providing top quality services to all of our clients in the future. So in conclusion, today I talked to you about what my small business, Aesthetics by Alyssa, is, how I plan to operate day to day, and how I plan to eventually expand and grow my business over time. I have a real passion for skincare, and I love being able to connect with my clients and making them feel a lot more confident. So that's exactly what I want to be able to do with my business. I hope that this informed you of how a small beauty business can really start out and how it can eventually plan to grow and become something even bigger. Thank you.